everybody, and welcome to episode 20 of Satisfactory. In this one, I'm going to start a massive coal-fired or coal-generated plant. It's going to encompass 121 coal generators. I was going to start on and complete the water tower, but as it turns out, my machines aren't running very well, and I have overextended myself on my power. So I absolutely need to get power running before I can get water pumps going and all the rest of that fun stuff, and then get it up into the water tower and get all that stuff running. I really wanted to get the water tower and get that pumped up first, but I mean, along with that, I also don't have the industrial-sized fluid buffers. So anyways, I hope you're enjoying this series. If you are, please subscribe, press the like button, leave me comments below. Other than that, I hope you enjoy the episode. So as I'm running around here, I'm just going to overdub. The reason for a water tower, back before we had switches to segregate our factories, I don't know anybody else, but I always overdid my power. I always overstepped my bounds, and I always shut down my factory. It always happened to me. So the water tower stores potential energy, potential water up so that you don't need to prime any lines. You don't need to get any pumps running. You can effectively cut off, and I used to use one single power wire for this, but I could cut off all of the pumps so that the only thing running was the rest of the factory that I didn't need, and I could, it just worked for me. You put coal into a bunch of storage chests, you get those storage chests so that they run even after your power goes out. You can't throw your switch because you've overdone your factory. You're way beyond what you can handle. And so your factory won't start up. So you count your pumps out, you're able to start your factory back up again, and you still have water pressure. It was a system that I used, but now that we can basically group parts of our factories with the switch, with the selectors. Yeah, it changes the whole thing, but I still like the water tower idea because it holds my water without me needing it. So I'm going to be setting up the switch for this later on. Now, you don't need this because you can just do everything on a switch. It does work. I would totally agree it does work. But my plan for this is to do compacted coal. Along with the water tower, I'm going to have compacted coal. But my problem is, like I said, I mean, I can't. I did C before I got A and B done. I need power. I have overstepped my bounds on this factory. Way overstepped. Just because of trying to get things out and whatever. It is what it is, right? So I'm going to be making compacted coal in this area. I'm going to be putting in 121 generators. What that equates to is about 9,000 megawatts of power, but now I'm going to need about 6,000 cubic meters of water, and then I'm going to need about 875, I just counted it as 900, about 900 compacted coal. It's going to take about 35 to 36 assemblers to get that done, which no problem, I got it. And because I have a pure sulfur vein, of course, I can get the sulfur needed for that. I got 3 coal lines coming in at 240 each. So, I mean, without overclocking or anything like that fun stuff. So I've got the available. This generator station should last me till around mid game, I figure. But anyways, I'll stop overdubbing here and I'll get back into the episode here. Okay, well, I can still get back here. So how many was that? 3, 4, 5. I think these are back into the cliff now, though. No, I still got room back here. They're a little clippy. I can deal with a little clippy in the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. And that's 11. And I don't think I got room for a 12th in here. Yeah, that ain't gonna fit. Ah, there's a little clippy and then there's way too clippy. Yeah, way too clippy. Okay. I mean, the game will still let you build it, but that doesn't mean it's... Okay, well, that's a string of 11. That's uncool. Yeah, it's 11, isn't it? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. And I don't think I can put one here. Then again, I could be wrong. Well, I'm going to put that under the rating of not cool at all, but... Okay. So that hooks it all up. Now... You want me to harvest your alien artifacts? I don't think so. Okay. So those will work here. Okay. So that is those. Now, can I scrunch this up any? First, we gotta set you in line. Now, that will miss. But do I got enough space? So we will put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. We'll go 14 spaces in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 should be center. No? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's going to be One closer to that side. Six. Six. Yeah, no matter what I do. So, can I move it one more? That's gonna run into the stairway. I can always move the stairway. Yeah, that'll work. This is going to be a lot of fussing about down here. Okay, so that'll be this one then, and that is center. Okay. We'll go here and there. So I need 2 of those. Now these should all be lined up. Yes, they are. Okay. In case anybody missed any one of my previous, I always line up the transport belt. Because if the conveyor belts match, then when I build, and that needs to be here, not there. Which one's going to work the best? The middle one. Can we do the... Yeah, okay. Okay, let's get 2 of those up. And that way we're not running into any issues. Okay, cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4 to the end. And that. Not quite sure which way the belt's coming in. Probably all from the north, by the way. That one, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oof. I'm thinking there again. Because that's where we are on this one, isn't it? Yeah, that's where we are on that one. 4, and that's where this line's going to run in. Well, actually. So I am 1 space off. 5, 6. And is it 1? I should look a little closer. Yeah, it's halfway. Okay. And that. So, now I might need more water lines coming in for this string, because this is going to be a very long string. Okay. Now, let's put a couple of these down. And see what happened back here. Yuck. Nope. Don't like it. Not one bit. Okay. So, from up here, I think we will go... Get onto the right one. Number 4. No, number 2. And, oops. I'm on Zoop. Okay, so we'll do that. Take myself off Zoop. Oops. Okay, that works for me. It's a little messy, but That works for me. Okay, that takes it off of those guys. Ooh, that's close. But a power line will still run there. Not a problem. Okay. So then these will run. I'm going to run out of rotors here right quick. Yeah. Out of rotors. So then the other line has to go back to back inside here. In between those two. I picked 10 spaces a long time ago for which to, how do you want to say this? When I chose 10 for my spacing, there was a lot of factors. I mean, I could have went 11. I could have went 12. I mean, I could have done a lot of things, right? I went 10 because originally in the beginnings of most of my playthroughs, 10 just worked well. Okay, so I'm going to need this kind of stuff. I don't need water line yet, and I don't need fuel. I came and stacked up a bunch of these just to have myself nice and prepared for all of this to go in. And yeah, you know what? Let's okay. So that's the general consensus, though, on my end of things, is that I went 10 because it just worked. Everybody, you know what I mean? Like seriously, it just shoot. Okay, get back up here. You know what? I really need handrails. Handrails will keep you from falling down. Hang on. Why is that not? Number 8. Why do you not work? Okay, that's weird. So they don't work on these? Well, that's a little silly. Where's my foundations? There they are. So let's go that one and that one. That's a little silly they don't work. You can go number 7. That'll work. Run, run, run. Okay. Now I'm not falling down. Okay. So now we conquered the falling down part. Alrighty. And I can't fit one more. Okay. So I am 2 off on this string. So I have to pay attention to that when I'm... Now, compacted coal... it's 7. Oh, I got the numbers written down here somewhere. Okay. I'll have to look it up again. Hydro done. HA. No, that's... Where's my... I have pads. I have them. I know I do. Where's my pad? Oh, that's... So I have a Hydroneer pad, an Icarus pad. I have my Tectonica pad. What the? Must get organized. Okay. Where'd that pad go? Okay, well, I'm not gonna... That's, okay, anyway. Now, we were... Come on. Just need a few more. Okay. Should we continue? I guess we could. Okay. So now, zoop zoop. Yeah, we could leave that. That's not needed. So we only really need to hear. Let's take out all of that. And replace it with... Yeah. And one singular walkway. Turn the corner. And we go back. Okay, and that'll get us around there. We can erase that one. Erase that one. Okay. Now we go number 7. Zoop, zoop, zoop function. Build it right into... Yeah. Okay. Okay. And this probably won't hold as many. We'll see. We'll see how it pans out. We're gonna get rid of. I don't think I can. Let's see how this spaces. So these are, yes. And that one's not going to function, is it? No. So it's this one. See, that's lined up. And where was I? I was lined up with that one. That one there, right? Yes. Okay. I think the third one will work. Yeah, that's all lined up. Let's see if the third one fits. Can't afford, no cable. Need more cable. Okay. Oh, might as well. Okay, I got all that. We're back here. That is a very long line of... Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, now. Will I actually fit this one? I kind of doubt it. I don't think this is gonna... I don't think that one's gonna pan out. Nah, I will. Okay, we're good. I don't think this one will pan out. No, buried right into the rock. You'll never see it. I could get away with this back here. Just 'cause. Like, you won't... You might from above. But I hate clipping. I really, really, really hate clipping. Okay, how does the next one pan out in that scenario? And I need these, don't I? Yeah, I did. Come on, get through. There we go. Okay, that was just a single then. Wasn't it? Okay. No problem. Okay. And that one definitely won't. And we'll put a handrail. Just to keep you out of there. Okay, and that's way too much clipping. Okay. So 7. Oops. Oh. Bury that into there. We're looking good. Seven. Okay. We're looking good. I like how that came out. Yes, a couple of them are clipping in the back. Yeah, not going to worry about it too much. So, number 4. So it was 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 space. And yep, that's still looking good. Okay. And 3, 4, 5. You know what? We can go longer on this. Right into the waterfall. I think this is a good end to it, sure. And then on the other side of that rock, I'm thinking of doing the coal. Because then we'll work around these as another terrain feature. Up to there. And then, yeah, okay, yeah. Okay. That means I can put one more of these in here. Yeah, and then that gives us a walkway. Okay. And this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. And one space. That works. And I'm probably going to have to go more water, of course. But that all depends on how I bring it in. And then, of course, the coal has to be brought in. The compacted coal, but... Okay. So... That's one very long string. I like it. Oh, I already had one. Dum 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 dum. Hello, dum dum. Okay. You, and of course you, and that one. So now let's get to my that. Oh, I'm on Zoop. Okay, let's leave it on Zoop for a sec here. And then this one. Okay. And there we go. That works just fine. Okay, now I gotta do power on the backside. Okay. Do. Should be the same. So now, let's get to our... Come on. That's the way. I won't be able to get around there, can I? Ha ha ha. Okay. So we want to go up there. And then... maybe... 2 more? Let's go 3 more. Yeah, 1 more. And then down. Okay. Okay, and that won't be able to connect. So I'm going to have to do something before then. You know what? Let's go 1 more of these. Go 1 of them. And take you out. That works. Okay. Gives me a place to run all the way back here. Okay, cool. I may or may not need that in the future. I just like to be prepared. That's all. And I do like the look of the stairways and whatnot, the industrial ones. There's the other ones out there in the world. Small frame. Okay, I got a bunch of new stuff. The catwalk. I call them the industrials. Maybe it's the other ones that are in the industrials, and I'm mixing up my... But I do like the look of these ones, and the angles and everything mesh and mix now. Whereas before it didn't. I had to use a mod back in the day to do angled ones, and the mod just didn't look correct. It didn't look the same. It didn't work for me. They used to look like this. In which, okay, that is industrial railing. Okay, in which case I didn't like how the industrial mixed with this rounded one. And you can color this stuff, by the way, if you really want to make it, I don't know, whatever color you want, really, when it comes down to it. Okay, now, so this string, I don't think is correct. Yeah, actually it is. Okay. Nope, it's not. Okay, and here's why. Okay, because we've already changed the stairways, I can't change them anymore. That means I would like to be able to run between the stairway and the coal-bound power plant. So that will be good there. That totally, yeah, doesn't work for me anymore. I think we'll stop. I guess we don't need to. We can go over a bit. But then we start getting into these angles. I could change those and stop there on that line. Okay, so how many does that give us? Okay, so the foot is right on there. Let's H that. Oh, I might have done it too quick. So the H was right, or the line was right on that. And then... Okay. Then we line up there. That gives us nice uniformity in the back. That lines up with that line. Oh, I don't have the same lines here. Okay, yes I do. That does line up with that line. Okay, so this should work just fine right there. Then we take these three out. We take you out. That means this entire line should be able to go in without any issue all the way down. That should line up and work with the stairways and everything. Now it's just getting the other side. Let's right about there, I'm thinking. Okay, let's line you up first. Oh, I actually got it. Very cool. Okay, now where's the middle? Middle would be there. If we back that one up, middle would be right down the center. Okay, we are one space off. Okay, so how's the back side of this look? It misses the stairway. Okay, beautiful. And then we are right smack dab in the middle of this whole thing. Ah! Wrong buttons. Okay. So we are going to go right there. We're going to get rid of you. There's stairway. I'm going to put you and you in. Gets rid of that. Where's my platform? There they are. Number 5. Both of you are looking good. Okay, and 7. Oops. 7 there. Okay, the rest of those don't need handrails till I get out to there, and then I don't know what I'm doing yet. Okay, so... Looks good, right at the angle. Ha 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 ha. Okay. That works for me. That means that should be the last one. Or we could go one more. And go there. Actually, we could go way more. Okay, so how many can we go? Come on. And one more. Okay, so how much am I? I'm not cutting off too much. Okay. We'll put you in. And then I can go halves. Yeah, I'll go halves. Come on. Does that look good down there? Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, we can actually put that one in. And then that one in. Okay. I'm trying to keep as much of the water as possible for pumps. This whole area needs to be pumped as much as possible. There needs to be as many pumps as possible working this area to get water up to the water tower, and then from the water tower down back to the power plant. Yes, big undertaking. When is this factory not a big undertaking? Okay. Now I need halves because this actually has to be... so from there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it's one space off. And that is still... Nope. Okay, that's wrong now. How did that turn wrong? Am I off? No. My foot's over. Yeah. So how am I off now? Or am I just to the wrong one?
Comply.
Yes, I will not comply. Seeing as how I did not know where it was, I could not comply.
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
Okay, that'll work. And then we can go right out to... there. But I need to... I gotta make it look good. I gotta make it look good, everybody. Walls, foundations, half meter. And we'll put that in. And then... inverted. I'm really sure I have them. Yeah. Okay, those will look good. Okay. Alrighty then. Yeah, that doesn't look bad there.
Harvest it.
Harvest it. Where is it? It's up there. Yeah, I don't really care about it. Okay. Well, everybody, so I'm going to shut this episode down here. This is obviously going to be a multi-episode miniseries on this. This is not a small undertaking to get everything in here, get it all running, organize the power plants, all the rest of that fun stuff. Yeah, no, this is going to be big. Like most of this factory, I have gone big on this. I probably should have called it a mega factory to begin with, but everybody says mega factory. To me, believe it or not, this is just typing in a certain amount of what I need by the end of the game, and I didn't consider it mega by any means. I'm not doing 1 million screws. I'm not doing, 500,000 megawatts on a... Yeah, I'm not doing any of the big... This is just, what, 5 supercomputers at the end, 5 turbo fuels, and everything that I'm going to need for like drones and batteries and all the rest of that fun stuff along the way. It's not anything, you'll see by the end of this, it's not anything big and huge. The difference is it's all in one place. I think that's the biggest difference, anybody. But anyways, I hope you're enjoying the episodes. I hope you enjoyed the series. If you are, please leave me comments. Let me know. If you have any questions as to why I'm doing something a certain way, or if my dyslexia kicks in and I explain things stupidly or wrong, please don't hesitate to comment. Other than that, subscribe, all the rest of that fun stuff. You're helping the channel out. Thank you very much. And leave me a like. Smash that like button on the. It helps the YouTube algorithm. It gets other people to see what I'm doing here. Anyways, have yourself a good one, and we'll see you in the next one.